Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
National Civil Rights Attorney Ben Crump made his first visit to Grand Rapids today, representing the family of 26-year-old Patrick Lyoya, who was shot and killed by Grand Rapids police.
Last week in Michigan, what should have been a routine traffic stop, folks, ended in the death of a Congolese immigrant.
Known as Black America's Attorney General, Ben Crump has represented the families of George Floyd, Breonna Taylor, and now Patrick Lyoya.
We're not going to let them sweep it under the rug. The family hired me to make sure this matter is not swept under the rug.
Lyoya was shot and killed by a Grand Rapids police officer during a traffic stop on Monday. Family who have seen dash cam video say Lyoya was unarmed and shot in the back of the head.
This young man was killed unjustly and unnecessarily when he had already conceded. He was face down.
Police releasing 4 different pieces of video from the incident. Dash cam video from the officer's cruiser, body cam video, home surveillance video from the neighborhood, and cell phone video from the passenger in the car.
Hey, stay in the car! Stay in the car! Do you have a driver's license? Do you speak English? Can I see your license?
What do you want?
Do you have a driver's license?
Yes.
Where is it at? Get it for me.
Patrick Lyoya, an immigrant from Africa, talks to someone in the passenger seat. He does not produce his license. Instead, he closes the door and walks away.
No, no, no. Stop, stop. Put your hands right in your head.
Lyoya starts running. The Grand Rapids, Michigan officer radios for help.
Stop, stop. Put your hands right in your head. Stop. 1950, got one running. Northbound. Stop. 1950, got one running. Northbound. Stop.
Okay.
Stop. Stop.
What's your location?
Stop resisting.
What I do know about what occurs on this video from the people who have witnessed it is that it is horrific. It is going to shock the conscience. It's going to make people be very emotional. And they say he is face down with his arms behind his back. Officer has his knee on his back. He inexplicably grabs his gun, point blank range, shoots him in the back of the head, and then jumps up.
Get
back! And they say he is face down with his arms behind his back. Officer has his knee on his back. He inexplicably grabs his gun, point blank range, shoots him in the back of the head, and then jumps up. This young man was killed unjustly and unnecessarily when he had already conceded. He was face down.
By the way, Ben Crump, lawyer who many in the audience are probably familiar with, shared a photo and some details about Patrick, saying he's 26-year-old, a Congolese refugee, showing a photo of him and saying that his family came to our country in pursuit of the American dream, but instead are now living a traumatic American nightmare as they have to bury their loved one. Some videos showing Patrick driving through a residential area when he's pulled over. There's a brief conversation. Patrick wants to know what he did wrong. At some point, there's the beginning of a scuffle and Patrick runs away. They grapple in a yard, and the cop says multiple times to let go of my taser. And that is when the cop makes a decision. Whether he admits to, whether he understands the decision he made was, Patrick, let's take his perspective. And let's say that Patrick was trying to get the taser. I am so worried about him getting this taser that I am now going to kill him. I am going to put my gun to his back and I'm going to shoot. I'm not going to hit him. I'm not going to try to get control of the taser and use that. This is the point where I am going to execute him. And I know, like we said, we've covered so many things like this, but I cannot understand making that choice. The decision that what was a routine traffic stop now necessarily has to result in him dying.
Yes, it's so sad. I mean, in a lot of countries in the world, they only match force with force. So if somebody's trying to take a taser, you don't actually escalate with a gun.
This motherfucker's a retard.